How do I work when I'm on a resort? Those moments where I'm like, I get to live this life, that's wild. Y'all, I got a question for y'all. It's a beautiful experience to be able to work in your passion. Like, I can't cry, I really don't have time, but.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to a new video. Today's video is a life lately chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm actually rushing because who's last minute? I'm last minute. Who's late? I'm late. I've actually been on time to like everything today. And I still think I can make it. So let's see how fast we can do our makeup and chit chat and get into today's tea. If you don't know, hey y'all, my name is Kameron with a K, Kameron Monet in the internet streets. I'm a licensed attorney as well as a content creator, YouTuber, entrepreneur, and influencer marketing consultant. With my attorney and consultant hat, I help my fellow creators and influencers navigate the contract space when it comes to brand partnerships and other digital opportunities. I like to say I'm living the best of both worlds because I get to create because that's where my passion is, but I also get to use my law degree in a way that I love and that can literally correlate with my passion, which is social media, influencer marketing, and creating content. I love video content, photo content, all that content. Anyway, intro over, child. So I'm looking like a little egg. My hair's in a little bun. I had twists, but they was giving very much raggedy. So we just put it in a little bun. I'm actually not filming on my usual camera that I film sit down videos. This is my vlog camera, my Sony ZV-1. It's just because it was charged and available. So this is what it's giving. But I asked y'all to ask me some questions or give me questions and topics on the community tab. If y'all don't know about the community tab on YouTube, get on it, girl. Cause I like to do polls on like my Instagram story, but the community tab allows me to do like something similar on like my YouTube platform for my YouTube fam. So I'm gonna just pull up some of these topics, see what y'all were giving. It was my business, don't do that now. All right, so let's get into the makeup. So I'm not gonna talk about the products. I may show them periodically, like this is the Milk primer. I love this. This is so good. You see I've been using it up. I'm gonna be sad when she's gone, but she's been lasting. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer. My skin is already prepped. I feel like my skin's been looking really good lately, which I love. But we're just gonna put this primer on. And if you see me looking to the side, my mirror is over there. But how have y'all been? I feel like I have been a traveling girl. I've been ripping and running, y'all. Like, whoo, the pressure is getting worse. I have been ripping and running. You guys will see in the next video, which is my Mexico vlog. That trip really came up randomly. I had a friend get invited by the resort for like a creator brand type trip. And my friend invited me on that trip to tag along with him and the other creators that got invited. So really, really cool experience. I've done some brand trips myself. If you guys have followed me for a while, then you know that, okay? You already know. But it was cool, like to go as like a, kind of like a guest and just see like, you know, all the other creators in their element. Really inspiring and a really good networking opportunity. So I've been honestly loving traveling. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been really, really loving it. It just takes a lot out of me. Like, y'all, I don't know how people travel like 24/7. I feel like that's been me. And I'm trying to just learn how to like do it. Like, how do I travel but still keep like somewhat of a routine, still stay motivated and disciplined when it comes to work? Because although I work where I can like literally travel and work, like it's not like a problem. I can work and travel, like hashtag entrepreneur life, work from home life, remote life, all that stuff. But it's hard when you live downtown, they said. Live downtown. But it's really hard to focus like when you're on a beautiful resort. Like, I mean, wow, how do I work when I'm on a resort? So I'm trying to find like a healthy balance. And then also you want to enjoy the trip while you're traveling too. So just trying to figure out what that looks like for me. But it's been really fun. Honestly, y'all, I just been having fun with life. I just feel like I've really been living. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, are you really living or are you just existing? You know, like, you know how people say that, or like it was in like a what you call it, a song. Like, are you really living or are you just existing? Head ass. Like, I truly feel like I have been living. Like, oh, I'm making a mess. Oh, stuff is flying everywhere. I just feel like I have been living, and it just feels really dang nice. It feels so good. It feels so good, y'all. I can't even hold you. Just been living like I'm single. I'm just doing me. Oh, it's nice. And I love that I got to go see my best friend get proposed to, y'all. I have a video up on that. She literally had no idea. She was like actually surprised because I was nervous. I was like, her nosy self gonna know. She had no idea. And I'm just so grateful I was in a position to literally just fly up there. Like, her now fiance told me a month in advance. Well, a little less than a month in advance, actually. But it just worked out that I was still able to go to that, even though I had just got back from LA. I just really feel like I'm in my living my best life era, and it feels so dang good. Like, ooh, it feels good. I deserve it. And that's a hard concept. It's really hard to like understand. Like, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I have to constantly tell myself, like, when really good things are happening, like, you deserve these good things. Like, you deserve it. It's okay. Like, you deserve it. I just be feeling guilty, especially if like maybe like other people in my life aren't necessarily in a, you know, good season of life, or they're going through lessons and trials and tribulations and things like that. I feel so guilty. And it's just something I'm constantly working through in therapy, which y'all know I work with BetterHelp as a influencer, but also I literally use their service like weekly, child. Weekly, sometimes multiple times a week if I have to do it. I have to do what I gotta do. I've been listening to a lot of like B. Simone's podcast, her and Megan, the Know For Sure. So excuse me if I have a little B. Simone voice. But yeah, life has just been wild. It's like those moments where I'm like, I get to live this life. That's wild. Like, that's so wild. That's wild. I would love to do this video and have like no edits that need to be done, but I just know I'm gonna have to do a little bit of editing. Also, I feel like I've really been on my YouTube game lately. I still would love to hit 100K by the end of the year, but I don't know where this year has to be. But sis is late. I don't know where she gotta go, but she's late. She is late. Y'all don't hear me. Sis is late. Wherever she gotta be, she late. The year has been flying by. Anybody else, I literally feel like every time I look around, it's a new month. Like, what? And here we are with only literally one more month to go, really. Like, it's already November, what, 11th today? That's wild to me. Wild, wild. Okay, before I get into answering some of the questions, y'all, I got a question for y'all. Should I do Vlogmas? How do you guys feel about Vlogmas? Now, I have it planned out in my content calendar just in case I decide to do it. And I'm definitely going to be doing like vlogs, but also a mix of like planned content just to keep up. And my thought process is to be a day ahead. So December 1st will actually be filmed like before that. Does that make sense? So that I can keep up. I'm actually kind of excited for Vlogmas. I kind of just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put any crazy pressure on myself. I just want to have fun. Like, I just want to have fun. You know? Because it'll be nice to like vlog this year. I'm just really excited. And I personally like to look back at my vlogs and reminisce and all that good stuff. But let me know, you guys. I really want to know, because I'm going to need y'all to show up. If I'm vlogging, posting 25 videos, child, a video a day until Christmas. So December 1st through the 25th. I need to know y'all going to actually watch these things, child, because it is a lot of work. But like, I think with a strategy, like I actually have a decent strategy this year, I feel like it'll be fine. I think I can do it. I think it'll be good. I'm just concealing some areas. Really just this one area that's kind of darker. From me picking at a bump like a child. But let me know. I'm definitely considering vlog. I'm not against doing Vlogmas. I just want to know if y'all gonna watch it, okay? Cause y'all, yeah. Then I'm like, maybe that'll get me to the 100K. And it's not even about like following. Y'all know, like, I love y'all regardless. I'm gonna post good content regardless. But it'd just be a nice like milestone. Like, I've been doing YouTube for so long, y'all. Also, I've been putting work on the legal tea, y'all. As you know, I have a consulting agency that helps creators. I don't know. I just feel like I'm just gonna keep creating content because I literally am passionate for it. Like, I feel like now with the creator economy really expanding and TikTok and all that, so many people are like, I want to be a full-time creator. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's like, I love to see it because especially if you're passionate about it, it's a beautiful experience to be able to, how can I put this? It's a beautiful experience to be able to work and your passion. Like, it is just, oh my God, it's unreal. There are so many days, like when I was in Mexico, I'm not about to cry in this video. I feel like all chit chat videos I get emotional, but I was sitting there. It was a free trip. I didn't pay for anything. The brand paid for me and my friend that went and the creators. And it was like, oh my God, like a beautiful resort. We did a freaking symphony and a cenote. A symphony and a cenote. I'll insert a clip, but like I probably can't play the music because copyright, but they were playing like just beautiful symphony music. It was just stunning. I mean, it was the most beautiful experience I think I've ever experienced. I'm not even gonna lie. And it was just like, wow, I get to experience this. I remember when me and my mom went on an influencer trip and I got to go to my first opera, and it was like that same experience. It was just like, this is, I can't cry, I really don't have time, but it's just, I'm so grateful, and I hope y'all see that. Like, it's hard on social media, especially as you continue to grow and you're, you know, you just expand to like, I never want to seem like I'm out of touch, because y'all, I'm not. And I'm definitely not, you know, where I want to be anywhere close. I'm not making as much as I want to make, all that stuff. But like, damn, what a blessing. Like, what a beautiful experience to be on a resort for 4 days, 3 nights for free, experiencing some amazing food, some, you know, new cultures, new experiences, and just connecting and networking, all within the passion that you love. Like, I was able to connect with people, for me as a lawyer, me as a creator, and just spend time with some really dope people. Like, it was just a really beautiful experience that I'm so grateful that I got to experience. So it's just, sometimes it just feels like, wow, I get to live this life. Like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, so grateful. Like, my gratitude level is always just, I'm just so damn grateful, y'all. Like, I'm like, it's wild. It's wild that I get to experience this. It really is. So for anybody that's like scared to go after their dream, it doesn't even have to be social media related. Like, if you're scared to go for your dream, I say do it. Just do it. Just do it. Because if you don't attempt to do something in life, you're automatically giving yourself a no. You're not even giving yourself a chance. A chance. You just never know. Like, before I quit my law firm job, I'll probably talk about this for the rest of my life, I thought I was half crazy. So a few people thought it was crazy. Luckily, I had great support with my family and friends. But like, quitting a stable job as a new lawyer, it sounds crazy, but that was probably the #1 best decision I've made ever, like in my entire life of 29 years, baby, okay? Entire life. Man, and were there some lessons? Child, yes. I'm still figuring out finances. Y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you. I would love to like talk more about budgeting and finances, but y'all, I'm literally still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Business expenses be expensing, but then you want a business expense because you don't want to pay a whole bunch of taxes. Like, Texas is ghetto. Texas is ghetto. I was about to have to pay 5 figures plus in taxes. I said, I think no. I think not. So I have an amazing accountant and bookkeeper. I'll leave her information down below. And shout out to my operation manager. I'll leave her information down below too, even though I'm sad because she's going on a 2-week vacation. She's going on a 2-week vacation to Paris, y'all. I'm jealous, but I'm gonna hold down the fort. She prepared me. So hold it down until she gets back. But she's been an amazing asset. Her and okay, my battery died, so we back though. Y'all didn't miss nothing. I didn't do anything without you guys. But yeah, I'm just so grateful. But let me get into these questions, child. The time is just timing. I didn't have too many questions. Ooh, well, this kind of leads into what I've been talking about. Somebody asked, you're really a traveling girl. Love to see it. Thank you, boo. Managing client calls while traveling. So I really don't take calls while I'm traveling during travel days. So if I'm on an airplane and stuff like that, I just don't take calls personally. So I go ahead and mark those as off days. We'll have my operation manager, Joshua. She goes ahead and knock those as like out of office. So people are unable to book during like my actual travel day. Now, once I get to the destination, depending on what I have to do, I'll just make sure that the calls align with my off time during my trip. Whether it's for leisure or for work, I do try to keep my calendar open to some extent while I'm traveling, but it kind of depends. If I'm traveling like for work, like I do have an upcoming work trip beginning of December where it's very content creator focused kind of. So I probably won't keep it open for real, just because I'll be in work mode, but I can still take calls while I'm traveling. Yeah, it's all about planning ahead. Like, I'm big on Google Calendar. Like, I love my Google Calendar. Slack for me and my operations manager to talk and stuff like that. Like, utilize the resources that we have now. It's amazing how much we can do for real, like on the go. Like, you really can do a lot on the go. So I haven't had any problem, but I will say I've taken less calls because of like, just because I've been traveling a lot, and like the time difference depending on where I'm going can be kind of a bit of a struggle. But it's just all about prepping, planning, and again, it's really nice I'm not doing it on my own. So okay, we have some topics I have are your favorite most memorable birthday celebration, the cities you've enjoyed most while traveling, while visiting. Oh, thank you. Excellent. So my most memorable birthday celebration, ooh, that's a great question. This year was really memorable because it was like almost everybody that I love and care about as far as friends were there. Some people couldn't make it, and like I love them for still making me feel special. It just felt like a really fulfilling birthday. Like, it was exactly what I wanted. A dinner with like my closest friends, and they manifested all types of stuff at that dinner, child. But aside from that, when I was younger, on my 13th birthday, I went to Disney with my cousins, and that was really good. My 25th birthday, me and my girl Sierra went to Miami and went to Beyonce's concert and went to Cuba. So that was absolutely a memorable birthday. 10 out of 10 recommend Cuba. Beautiful places I visited: Cuba, Colombia. I went to Colombia this year. This Mexico trip was like actually my second time going to Mexico. I've actually been there before. It was beautiful. And then Brussels, Belgium, specifically during Christmas time, the Christmas markets are actually stunning. So Brussels, Belgium, if you get a chance, you should absolutely go during the holiday season. It was literally like a Hallmark Christmas movie. It was stunning. Let's see what it's giving. How do you keep motivated during the slow growth season? I feel like for me, y'all, hold on one second. I feel like majority of my social media career has been the like slow growth season, so to say. So for me, it's just like I had to adapt. Like, I had to get used to it, and I had to just remember why I started. Like, for me, I just really love to create. Like, I'm a creator at heart. Okay, I swear I'm paying attention, y'all, but I gotta start moving and grooving and doing some things. But I'm a creator at heart, so for me, I just love to create. Like, I can't control who watches my content. Like, I just can't. I can't control if the algorithm decides to algorithm, okay. I can't just control if they decide to push my content or not. I can't control if y'all decide to comment or not, or if a brand decides to work with me or not. What I can control is the content that I create. And I love creating. I love it so much. But yeah, I just had to remember why I'm doing what I do. And I constantly remind myself. And when I feel really overwhelmed, where it's like, I know the person said, you're just not motivated, you're tired of doing this. And then she was like I want to do this, but it's really harming my mental health. Then sometimes you need to take a step back. Journal, get in therapy. I will leave a link to my BetterHelp link down below so you guys can check them out. It is an affiliate link, but y'all know I really, really, really use BetterHelp. Like, I swear by therapy. I'm going to talk more next year about mental health. Again, I will be working with them next year, which is amazing. But it's because I truly am passionate about mental health. And I'm not going to hold y'all. You know what? I'll say it. I used to be fearful of talking about it. Like, I know, like, that old school, like, don't discuss mental health, awareness, da-da-da-da-da. And, like, I didn't even realize I was kind of falling into that trap. I guess my eyelashes take this long, by the way, but I didn't know I was falling into that trap. And I was, like, just not necessarily embarrassed. I just didn't know how to talk about it. Because I'd be like, well, who am I to have, like, mental health struggles? Like, who am I? And anyone could do it. It doesn't matter how good your life seems or how well everything seems. Like, mental health illness is real, and it fucking sucks. Excuse my language, but like, it's real. And I have battled various things, which, you know, once I'm more comfortable talking about things, you know, I think God will lead me, you know, he will guide me into when I should and shouldn't talk about different things. And there's some stuff I'm just not ready to talk about. But if you're creating content and it's harming your mental health, take a step back. I take breaks. Most creators take breaks. Child, this job is draining, especially if you're a lifestyle creator, because like your life is quite literally content. Mental health is real. I will say most of the mental health issues that I have, or that has triggered, just wait till it dries. If you ever get mascara in your face, wait till it dries and wipe it off with a Q-tip. Anyway, most of the social media things that have triggered my like mental health in a negative way are when I get too caught up in the numbers. Like, and I know I'm saying I started this video with like, I want to hit 100K, which I do, but like, I'm okay if I don't. I'm okay if I don't. I really am. I'm okay if I never reach 100K. I will be okay. I don't want that. God, I don't want that. But like, you know, I'm okay. And I think you have to just remove the numbers out of the equation. And like, when I set goals for social media, it's, I want to post at least 2 times a week. That's something I can control. Like I was saying, I can't control if y'all watch. I can't control if y'all like it, comment, and subscribe. I can tell y'all, I can create content. I can control, you know, the type of content I produce, the quality, the editing, all that. I can control those things, but I can't control if y'all watch. So like, let's try not to put our value as a creator on the metrics analytics, because a lot of those we just can't control. Yes, we can have strategies and all that, and even the best strategies don't work for everybody. They just don't. And it doesn't mean you're not a good creator. It doesn't mean any of that. And like going viral, like we're in like viral culture, I feel like, which I'm just not a fan of. Not that I don't want to go viral. I've had a reel go viral. I think it's like 10 million plus views. And it's cool, but like, I don't know, like slow growth to me, you don't have to view it as a bad thing, because then that means you're really curating a community that gives a F, you know what I'm saying? That really cares about you and your content. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's not a bad thing to slow growth. It's frustrating and all that, but that's when you take a step back. Like when I really get stuck in like numbers world, I take a step back, child. I will be like, I must need a break, So like the more I've been traveling, y'all, I'm trying to get my lashes together. The more I've been traveling, the more like inspired I've been to create, which I love. Like it's just inspiring. I don't know, like the world is beautiful and I want to see more of it, and I want to create more around the world. So, and let's see what else we got. Explain your full day during the week and weekend, wake up time and bedtime. I'm actually gonna do a video where I show like the times. So I've done like routine videos and like daily life, but I haven't shown like, oh, it's 7 a.m. and I'm up. So I'm gonna do that video. So stay tuned for that. I feel like it's easier to show in a video. Let's see. Could you talk about finding peace and strength in your decisions? Knowing you're making the best choice for yourself, even though in the moment it's hard and seems like the wrong thing to do. Ooh. Girl, it can be really tough. Trusting your intuition is something I have been working on in therapy a lot. It can be so hard for me as a Virgo, planner, overthinker to like tap into my intuition, because your intuition is like what you do before you start overthinking. Like it's the unthought thought, if that makes sense. It's like your initial reaction, initial response. It can be really hard to like tap into that, but once you do, let me tell you, it's a beautiful experience. So I would just say start doing it. Like small things. So when you wake up in the morning, it's like, what do I want to eat for breakfast? Just make the decision and do it. Like the more you trust that thing, and it's hard to explain in words, actually. It's really hard to explain like your intuition, but it's just start to make decisions. And then when you find hesitation on decisions, ask yourself like, why am I being hesitant? Like, why am I being hesitant? Is it because I'm fearful of other people's judgment if I make this type of decision? Is it because you've made a similar decision in the past and the outcome wasn't what you thought it would be? Like really analyze those things. That's what I've been doing a lot. Like I ask myself when I feel anxious or I'm indecisive, like why? Is it triggering something, or is it just I don't trust myself? And then it's like, why don't I trust myself? And what scenarios don't I trust myself? Because I'm sure there are several moments where you can make a decision like, I want pancakes, I want waffles, I want bananas. Like why in some circumstances that you can't? And really dissect that. So I don't even know what the question says. Could you talk about finding peace? So honestly, I'm the person that like, once I see that it works, I'm more intrigued on doing it more. So the more I go with my instincts and trust my gut, and I'm like, oh, well, that wasn't bad, or that worked out, or whoa, that worked out better than I thought, or not my ideal outcome, but it worked. I then want to do it more because I trust the results that I have seen. Like, you know, I'm kind of like if you, I don't know what's the word, like testimonials. So it's like when you start a company, you're like, I don't know if it's gonna work or people gonna listen to me. But then when you get testimonials, you're like, I'm confident because I got a whole list of people that is with trusting in my business, okay? Whatever the case may be. So I kind of have that same like idealistic or ideology when it comes to my intuition and gut. But it's still really hard. I still struggle with it sometimes, which is why I have therapy. Okay, therapist who knows what she's doing. But journaling and like writing down, like, y'all seriously, you know what, I'm gonna challenge you. For the next 7 days, just write your thoughts every morning or evening. Morning and or evening. You can do both, you can do one or the other. Write it down and then look back. Cause you'd be surprised like how your thought process changes. Like, it's just, you'd be surprised. So I've been like a diary journal since I was like literally like out of the womb. Like as a kid, I have like several diaries, I still have them. But like those moments, like, let me tell you, remarkable. Like it's remarkable to look back and be like, wow, I was really struggling with that decision that day and I really didn't have to. So you are literally, we're taking the time to journal, taking the time to get to know you, taking the time to become a better you. You are your, what's the quote? It's like, you are your greatest project or something like that. But you really are, like, at the end of the day, the only constant is you. Yeah, there's people that are there and there's people that come in and out and people that probably have been there for decades and probably ain't going nowhere, especially like parents and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you are the constant in your life. Like you really are the constant. But yeah, we're done with our makeup. That's what we're giving. Little no makeup kind of moment. A bun, some slight, some light. It's kind of cute. I was gonna do a red lip, but I have on green. Oh, not the. I have on a little slit because it's just a little see-through. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's just a rambly, chit-chatty. Probably like less, not as much editing, y'all, because I'm rushing. But I'm about to edit this video right now. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Share this video with your family and friends. Let's get some comments down in the comment section. Let's chit-chat. Let's have a little kiki. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys so, so, so much. And if you don't know, I always end my videos with an affirmation. So I haven't thought of one. Let me see. Oh, I thought of one. Okay. So if you made this far in the video, comment below this affirmation. I am the most important project in my life. I'm also my biggest fan, period. Pooh, okay? But let's run that back one time for the one time. If you made this far in the video, comment below this affirmation. I am my most important project in my life. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Later!